Hello everyone, it's Hexis here. Fortress Wars is one of the best events in the game currently because it's a team event for our alliance and the items available in the night shop are great for castle development. The event takes place every 2 weeks on Thursdays with each season having 8 battles in total. There are also seasonal rewards, so make sure that you are in the alliance for 7 days already before the season ends. In case you decide to jump and defend farms or defend other alliances during Void War, for example. Today, we will take a look at all the different points that you need to keep in mind in order to perform well in Fortress War as an alliance and also as an individual castle. Before we get into specific ideas and tips, let's understand some of the important rules in this event. First of all, your alliance has to meet a certain total battle power to be able to participate in the event. For example, in my alliance's case, it's at least 200 million total battle power. Secondly, you can use 3 marches at a time in the event, unlike Elite Wars where you can only send 1 march. And thirdly, you have to hold fortresses or strongholds to earn alliance points which determine who wins each battle in the event. There are 5 different levels for these fortresses. And depending on which fortress you are occupying, your alliance will get territory points, and that determines final rank of your alliance when each Fortress War event ends. In addition to having these territory points, during the event, all the alliance members will also get a certain number of scrolls every minute when your alliance is occupying a particular fortress. For example, for a level 1 fortress, it is 10 scrolls every minute, and for a level 5 fortress, it will be 200 scrolls every minute. So make sure you have at least one person occupying your strongholds to ensure that the scrolls keep accumulating. You also need the strongholds occupied in order to connect territory and be able to then attack adjacent ones as well. The scrolls are one of my personal favorite things about this event because we can use them also to speed. The scroll requirement will increase each time you exchange them for buffs or speeds. However, they help make the event a lot more budget friendly. Now, tip number 1. Since we already established the importance of having one commander in the Elite Wars guide, I won't go into details on that one. But Fortress Wars is much more dynamic, and since you can send 3 marches at a time, it can get a bit chaotic as well. Sometimes one person may not be enough to keep an eye on everything. So you could have 2 more people assigned to watch a certain portion of the map each. Only they should be sharing the strongholds that need reinforcements, for example. Tip number 2. Discipline is way more important on this one, especially since all the communication has to happen in the alliance chat itself. Only the commander and the assigned people, if any, should be sharing targets. One good thing is that you can share the location of a stronghold just like you share castles normally in the world map. And in order to make sure that you will get the option to press the reinforce or attack buttons and not keep going into the battle preview, make sure to click on the share target from the alliance chat. And this is something to be careful about when there is already a battle going on at the desired target. Tip number 3. Use the event timer on the top of the screen for attacks. It works for both time attacks and speed hits. For example, the commander can share the target and then write the time at which everyone should launch. So be patient and wait until he or she says the plan after sharing the stronghold coordinates. Tip number 4 from me is to not chase individual points. You can easily obtain all 10 levels of the individual rewards and ensure that your alliance does its best by working together rather than running around on your own and most likely messing up any plan the commander might have to win. On that note, I want to stress that the scrolls that you get do not depend on the damage you do. The individual rewards are fixed, and the only other source of scrolls is the different strongholds as long as your alliance occupy them. Tip number 5, make sure that you bring all your troops home before starting the event. And just like Elite Wars, the march speed in Fortress War doesn't depend on gear, but again on the base speed of your troops. I hear that using Hunting Expedition worked for some, but only in the beginning when you're attacking the strongholds occupied by the NPC itself. But it's really not going to change anything in the long run. So the march preset which you saved for Elite Wars can be used in Fortress Wars 2. Tip number 6. The level 5 stronghold at the center gives the most points when you occupy it. However, it's not always necessary to hold it to get rank 1 because you can hold more fortresses than the alliance having the center and just beat them on total points in the end. Even if you're facing C40s, sometimes they won't be enough to stop you. Patience is key, especially when you are facing stronger alliances. Always have a plan, don't keep on hitting and suiciding against well organized enemy defenses. The next tip, the tip number 7, is to save up scrolls and use them mainly for speeds. Getting an army expansion or attack buffs can be great, but speed hits can do wonders when you're looking for an advantage against a strong enemy. Again, while speeding, press that 50% speed button continuously until you arrive. There is more lag in this event, so you shouldn't risk arriving late into a fight. Knowing when to speed and when not to is one of the best skills you can acquire. Pay attention to the battlefield and get used to reading how a battle goes simply by looking at how each side is doing. If you speed in when the enemy is already killing the backline, that's an easy example for a suicide hit. And tip number 8 is some basic tactics for winning the event. If you have a good number of alliance members participating, holding the center right from the beginning with a big force and then controlling the level 4 and 3 fortresses with your remaining troops is one idea. Another one is to let scrolls accumulate and save up troops, then unleashing a full scale attack towards the end to quickly take over enemy strongholds. But keep in mind that you will need fast, coordinated hits. Slow marching won't help you in this tactic and will prove disastrous instead. There are some castles that just look for individual points in this event. So these will keep speeding around and attack any fortress that's defended by you. They are normally big spenders who can also use gems to speed. Make sure you don't feed points to them so that they eventually get tired of wasting gems chasing you. So, these are all some basic insights into Fortress Wars that will be useful to both beginners and experienced players alike. Hope you all enjoyed it. Smash that like button and see you all again next week.